which I announced will be leaving to Beijing again today, will, it's confirmed, will be leaving tonight.
As far as the family members in Beijing at Lido Hotel, as Datuk Sri mentioned, the high-level delegation will go there. One of the things which I think they want to know is more detail, and the fact that yesterday's announcement did not carry much detail, therefore everybody is speculating we are holding back information. But I think with the high-level delegation going there to explain to them, I hope that will satisfy them in terms of why the current actions are being taken in terms of concentrating in the southern corridor.
I was also told that certain questions were forwarded to this high-level team that came back and discussed on what information that can be released to them, and they will do that as soon as they arrive Beijing after leaving Kuala Lumpur tonight. And secondly, the press release relating to the information that has been given to us by AAIB, which is much more detailed than what I've stated, that will be brought to the families in Beijing so that they will understand how we have actually narrowed the search to the southern part of the southern corridor.
Yes, please. Please, yes, gentleman, Mr. Ning.
Good afternoon, this is Shomik from the Week magazine. Thank you so much for disseminating all this information like this to the media. After the developments yesterday, one thing has now come across is that the plane has gone down somewhere in the southern Indian Ocean. At this point, are you looking at the reason behind how the plane reached there? How did it deviate from its original course, and those things, some of the police investigation aspect also, if you could hear on what is going about the interrogations that the police may have already conducted so far?
Yeah, on my case, on my part, I've always been persistent and consistent about trying to locate the plane based on corroborated and verified information. And you know, we've gone through a whole journey from the South China Sea to the Malacca Straits, right down to the northern-southern corridor, now to the southern corridor. And it involved a very complicated process of looking at satellite, radar, military, civil, primary, secondary, vessels, investigation, and all sorts of leads that needs to be corroborated at that particular point in time. So that will continue. And this is something that I've assured everybody, that the process in which we want to get to where the possible location of MH370 has been a process that we have never moved away from, notwithstanding the speculation, notwithstanding the allegations, notwithstanding all sorts of leads that despite my request that it may jeopardize the investigation and it may affect the families concerned, but that went on. Now we're in an area where we will look at specific assets because the waters there are deep, and the location of the black box requires specific equipment, and the pink locator, whether it's towed or it's in the vessel, as I said, the US have been kind enough to assist us on that, and immediately after this PC, I'm meeting representatives from PECOM, which is the Pacific Command, to discuss exactly that.
Third row. Yes, please.
I'm from China Dragon TV, Shanghai Dongfang Weishi. It is said that Inmarsat sent the satellite data to Malaysia on March 12. Why you choose yesterday to make the announcement? And has there been any other factors that influence you chose the timing of making the announcement? And why you can get the result that no people survived?
The information we got from satellite, yes, came at 12 March, but we just got the 6th handshake, and we have to look at that, and we shared that information with our US team, and the US team had to correlate the information and digest it, and from the result of the analysis of the US team together with the FAA team, they come out with two corridors, north and south, which was announced by the Prime Minister on the 15th of March, Saturday. And it takes that long because there's a lot of work to be carried out to analyze that 6th handshake. And the information that we got in Masset yesterday was a refinement of that information of the handshake, and that's been refined again, to be refined again, as mentioned by the Minister in the statement.
Can I just also remind you that we received satellite data from China involving sightings in the South China Sea, which made us detract ourselves from the search and rescue to search areas which we've already searched, and it was found to be negative.
Okay, on this side, third row.
I'm Eileen from the Associated Press.
Hi.
Sir, from the latest analysis of the satellite data, can you, what does it say about the flight pattern? Was the plane flying at a consistent height, altitude, or was it going in a straight line? Can you please shed more light on this? Thank you.
The detail of the of the analysis. I lost my voice. The detail of the analysis will be in the press release, as we will distribute to all media at the end of this press conference. So if you have any question pertaining to the report, please write to us, and we will answer to you in writing.
The press release that is going to be released to you will be much more detailed than the one that I stated, and this is the information that was provided to us by AAIB. I think there's a lot of information for you to digest also. So after digesting it, I think it's only proper that you forward in the questions overnight so that we can answer them tomorrow. Thank you very much, gentlemen.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. That's the session for today. We'll meet again tomorrow.